In this video, I'm going to be talking about your brand for your home care agency, business description, vision, and mission statement, and how that kind of integrates in creating a successful home care business. My name is Scott McKenzie. For those of you that do not know me, I currently own and operate a home care agency based in Irvine, California. We have been in business since 2011 and have generated over $8 million of total revenue. And I also have a company called Home Care Agency Blueprint, which is designed to help you start, scale, and grow your very own home care agency. And it is also a coaching program coupled with a course. It's not a franchise. It is designed to help you be successful in getting up your own home care business. I would like to talk about, just like the quality of your brand and creating a brand that really stands out from the competition and making sure that your agency has a good setup ahead of time to be successful from the get-go. And what I mean by that is when you are starting up your home care business, it's just like any other business. It's really important to have a quality structure of, for example, the business name. So like your business name, your business description, your vision and mission statement should all integrate together to be sure that you are consistent in your brand, and then that also integrates into your brochures, your business cards, your website, your culture, how you hire your staff, how you hire your caregivers, how you go out and do client assessments. All that language that you develop for your branding all integrates throughout the whole entity to make sure that it's consistent and that culture of the passion of why you started your home care business, the heart, the core, just goes through the entire culture of the business. It's important to be sure that, this is your baby, this is your own business, right? So you want to make sure that that reason, that passion, that drive of why you started your home care business, that the culture that you develop to take care of your employees, to take care of the clients, to be sure that that brand is consistent across the board. So it really starts with the company name. The company name doesn't have to be something so generic. You can even combine a couple words together. You can make up a word and then combine that with home care. There's so many ways to really create an entity name that just resonates with you and that that will just look good on paper. It'll brand well. And, by the way, with our home care agency Blueprint program, we have a branding team, and I'm actually kind of like forefront of that as well. I'm involved in all the branding with every student that signs on with us to be sure that their brand for their home care business is top notch. I call it world class. So I make sure that, just the branding that's the creativity in me. That's my passion. I love the branding of stuff. So just making sure the colors and the logo and everything integrate with each other is just really important. So speaking of colors, whatever colors you put in your logo, you want those to be complementary, not too many colors. And, also colors, if you just look up on the color wheel, they all mean different things. So something that you could think about is going back to that vision of why you started, the core of why you wanted to get into this business. And then thinking about, well, are there any colors that resonate with you on maybe just colors you like, or there could be a color that, relates to that drive. It means the same, that color represents and means the same thing. Like, for example, I know yellow is like creativity, it's youthful. Green can stand for like prosperity and growth. So, it's just important to, I know like blue is trust. So a lot of people put blue in their logos. And so the way I kind of see a brand is you want to identify that name. Once when you have the name identified, obviously make sure it's not taken from other you know, like someone else has it type of thing. And, you know, in our blueprint program, we help you identify that to make sure it's not a problem. Yeah, but you identify your name, and then it's now how can that name, the meaning is, integrate with creating a logo? And then the logo has the right colors. I'm all about like the minimal and like flat design look. So I think simplicity goes a lot, just goes a longer distance than having some complex logo. The other thing to think about when designing a logo is you want to be sure, by having the simplicity of it, you can really create beauty inside of your brochures and the rest of your branding, your website, with that simplicity, instead of like maybe have more white space and, you know, versions of your logo. Like, you know, for example, like on a brochure, I know that for like my business cards, it's a tree is our main logo, but we have like a quarter of the tree showing when you flip over the, you know, business card, and it's like translucent. So you can still see, it just has a nice design feel to it. But yeah, like the branding, and then once you have the logo, and then it's identifying a solid business description. That business description should be the same description you have across the board, everywhere, online, Facebook, all of your social media, and you know, any directory listings that you're listed on should be consistent. That'll help with your Google SEO. And then you want to identify what your vision statement is. So your vision statement is the long run. That is basically the overall big picture of your business. And then the mission statement is more kind of like the why that you got into this business. And it's not necessarily short term, but the mission statement should kind of like ensue what, you know, you can instill in your culture for your staff. And it's really important to like even having like your mission statement on like your onboarding forms, and maybe even doing videos, you know, if you're comfortable, like do a video like this about like why you got in the business, what your mission means, and have that as part of like orientation for hiring your staff. Because by bringing this all, you know, front, your staff is going to have, they're going to share kind of like that same mission. They're going to have those same values and ideas. And the reality is, if they resonate with your mission, you want them on the team. If they don't, then you probably don't want those people working for you, right? So yeah, but that's kind of like the short of it. I wanted to do a fairly quick video today just talking about your branding and how important it is. I get a lot of students that say they already have their branding, or, you know, they kind of discount it. They just want to like start up their business and get clients right away. And, you know, the thing is, like, you may not realize how big your company can be. And I'm always a big thinker. So I always look at, when I create a logo and a brand, this could be a nationwide, it could be an international brand. It could maybe, you know, there could be hundreds, maybe even thousands of branches of it. So I always think about that when making the branding for anything. And I encourage you to do that. Think big and think about, you know, visualize your logo of what it would look like on a billboard, or what it looks like tiny on a business card. Those are all like really good, important things to think about when you're doing your branding. So that's all I have for you today. And if you haven't already, please like my video if you feel like you're getting value, and subscribe to this channel. And there's a link in the description below if you would like to book a call with me. We can talk about starting up your very own home care agency. We also have weekly webinars. So if you'd like to hop on a weekly call, like a group call, those are available on, I just opened it up to 3 days a week as well. So, all right, thanks so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video.